shit. Where'd the lights go? Sitting in the dark. Back in black. And we're sitting here with Beneath the Sky to promote their last show ever of all time in the history of Beneath the Sky.
The final.
The final show. So you're telling me that you guys are not going to be like Kiss, right?
No.
Oh God, turn them back off.
Turn on for what? Let's get some lights on this subject. Yeah. So we've got. Hold on, I got to get my point down. Nope. We got Joey Nelson. And hold on.
Yeah, that was Chris.
Chris Problem. Oh yeah, I have it all fucked up. I'm looking at Joey. It fucks me up every show. This is the norm here.
Yes. Yeah.
I can't. It's like talking to yourself in the mirror and it fucks you up the entire time. But anyways, I've got you guys on to talk about your last show.
Yes.
September 20th at the Madison Theater in Covington, Kentucky.
That is correct. That is correct.
So, how excited or sad are you about this last show?
Well,
A little bit of both?
actually,
Yeah, a little bit of both.
it is. But, you know, I think it's also kind of a relief.
Yeah,
In a way, just because.
It's run its course.
Exactly. And, you know, we're getting older, and some of the guys in the
How
band.
old are you?
Well,
Come on, Joey.
I'm never too
Look at
old.
this beard.
Yeah.
See all this?
I wish I could
See all
grow.
that shit? It's all that gray hair. That's getting old. Look at you. You still look youthful. Look at them glasses. I can't rock shit like that.
Yes. I'm 31, but it's like, you know, Jeff, who's the other guitarist, he's my brother as well. He's, you know, got a lot on his plate right now. He's a dad now, and he's
What
trying
happens, kids? Fuck shit up.
Everybody's married and have kids, and me and
Right,
Joey are
yeah,
eating
Brandon.
wings and B-dubs.
Right, yeah, me and Chris.
Are you two the only childless members?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are. What
What band are you guys starting when this shit's over? Anything in the works yet?
No. I mean, don't get us wrong. I mean, just because we're throwing the towel finally with Beneath the Sky, I think that I know Chris has been talking about wanting to still do it. Do music outside, and
I'm
I
sure-
know
I'm
I
sure
do.
we'll do
and
something,
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be like all of us again together, because I mean, 10 years being together, and even before, much longer than that.
Yeah, longer than that.
So. I mean, I hope we can still do music, but Beneath the Sky is just like he said, it's just run its course.
Time to close that book.
Yeah.
Closing a chapter.
Moving on to the next best thing, hopefully. So,
You can't quit because Keith Richards is still alive.
Keith Richards has been dead for a long time.
Yeah, I think Keith Richards has had like 10 blood transfusions.
Didn't they find him in like a tree or something?
They could find that motherfucker anywhere and I'd believe it.
He's half robotic, I swear it.
He is. Keith Richards is a man. He could still play a honky tonk woman like a boss. Still do it like a boss.
Oh.
So you mentioned your brother Jeff. You've also got Nick Scarberry, your bassist, and the other vocalist. He does the pretty vocals, right?
He does the pretty, yeah.
The stuff you can understand.
Exactly.
Say something that I can't understand, but in your voice. Say something. Talk about Pete Rose.
Talk about
in your Beneath the Sky
in your
voice.
BTS voice.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness!
Pete Rose,
Put
number
someone on
one
the
hitter
spot.
of all time.
Say what? Say that?
Yeah, 4,192 hits. Pete Rose.
I can't say all that. That's too much.
Just something.
Putting people on the spot and shit. What the fuck? Say no.
Rose, the action.
Yes.
There you go.
See, I already saw that was awesome. And I wish you would talk like that when I normally talk to
I
you.
sound like a pissed off Donald Duck.
I love it. So yeah, you're celebrating your 10-year anniversary. First time I seen you was in Blind Judgment,
Correct.
doing flips and shit.
Doing flips.
And shit. It's like the fucking.
I'm on a boat.
Yeah, I'm on a boat. that song's probably really about you. It's I'm in a band. That's it. That should be your intro music.
What?
I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat,
I'm
but
on
do
a
your
boat.
flips and shit while that song's on.
Well, hopefully we'll think of something. I mean, but yeah, Blind Judgment, yeah. I mean, I remember meeting you too. I mean, it was a lot of fun.
That was when I was a little skinnier too.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I was more linebacker size than that. Now I'm grown into a defensive tackle.
Retired.
Retired
Retired defensive tackle.
Like Colada Nada.
That band was
Or more
A lot of nada.
from the Ravens. You knew the name, didn't you, Rob?
Yeah, you changed it a little bit. I see what you did there.
You see what I was shooting for.
Yeah.
I do shoot for the stars. So, you guys started out in all different bands. Who was in the makeshift band?
That was me.
That was you.
and Brandon.
And Brandon. our
And
drummer.
Brandon was
Yes.
the drummer in makeshift.
Yep.
Yes.
And then you and Jeff and,
And,
Sean Boyle was in.
Blind Judgment.
What happened to Jigga Jones?
We're still looking for him.
Yes.
He's missing. There's a reward.
He hasn't shown up. He's
Is
late.
he still playing his guitar anywhere to be found?
The guitar's in pieces.
Really? He broke the guitar.
We went through about 6 of those touring, believe it
Yeah.
or not.
I would believe it.
Where do you even find a keytar?
Well,
I'm fucking curious. Like eBay? Like,
Well, we ordered one from Sam Ash, and then we started breaking them so much and having to keep ordering them, they started keeping them stocked in the store, and there's actually some still there now.
holy shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So they're pissed off that you guys are quitting.
Oh, they're trying to sell that last keytar. It's not working.
I think. Okay, this is a shout out to you, Matt Jones. You need to be in their next band so that you can use the keytar, because I have not seen anybody else ever use a keytar.
He's actually I roommate with him, and we're trying to get him to come back. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
Does he have kids too?
No.
He's another one that's kid free, you know, and it's like we really wanted him to be a part of it, but he's just, I guess, you know,
It's just a lot of work.
a lot of work. I mean, it's even a lot of work just to get us all together.
We don't have a keytar, and they're like
Practice.
$600.
Do you think that I could? I got an idea. Can I have
That's
a
the real
keytar to use and not plug it in and act like I'm playing it for the last show?
I would be totally down for that one.
For real?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Last show ever, me come out with the keytar and I'll be like, "Where you at, Matt Jones?" And we'll see him standing there.
Hey, that'd be good times, man. That's what we, you know. Hope
If you
that
got
this
$600,
show-
dude.
I'm not buying one.
I
I'll
can
use a
point you to
broken one.
Buy
Does it
the
have any
last one.
broken ones?
No, I think we gave it to a fan.
Yeah.
They wind up just
Actually,
they're collected.
yeah, one show we did, I think it was actually in Indiana, where he actually, you know, he tried to swing it around him. It just went off his shoulder.
And
out
he
at
just
the
left
ice,
it.
and hit
Yeah,
the kid in
it
the
just
face.
we just didn't load it back up.
Yes, and he just let the kid keep it.
I would have probably asked for it if it would have hit me in the face. But can I just have it?
You know what? He probably said yes.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done.
I remember we would break keys off it, and instead of like replacing the keys, we would take like popsicle sticks and glue them to the underside of the broken key. It was jank. But that was BTS. Everything that went wrong, and we just embraced it.
I wish we had Trent Reznor insurance, man. That guy goes through so much band equipment.
I believe it. So you guys got signed eventually to Victory Records
Yes.
after relentless touring. You guys toured everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And then got signed, right?
Yeah, we were a band for two years before we got signed. We basically just, you know, we before even first show we recorded a demo, and then just started playing shows out of town. We played.
Was it called More Than You Can Handle?
It was.
Wikipedia is correct.
It was.
Who edits your Wikipedia page? You?
No.
No.
It's not me.
Well, they were right.
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes Wikipedia pages are wrong.
Well, yeah.
What do you have to do to get a Wikipedia page? I want one about me.
You probably make right.
It's probably one exists already.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like,
I wonder if there is.
Somebody
I don't
make a
even know who is in
Wikipedia
charge
tonight.
of all that, you know.
If I could have two Wikipedia pages, one for me and one for this.
The beard deserves its own.
It should.
Got its own Twitter.
I'm shooting to get a bobblehead made eventually. If I could get a Joe Brown bobblehead, you can see my beard like that. Would you buy one for $25?
Absolutely.
Put it in your car on the dashboard?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
You'd rock it out.
exactly.
I would look cool sitting on your dashboard. So you guys toured relentlessly and got signed by Victory Records. How'd that go?
Well, I mean, when we started this band, we knew we really wanted to be a little more professional with it and have like representation and whatnot. So, who was it that got in touch with Hardcore Marketing at the time in Cleveland?
Probably me and Jeff got a hold of them. We sent out a bunch of
We
press.
wanted a
kits.
manager. I mean,
Yeah.
we wanted somebody who had an idea of how things are run
Yeah.
on the music side, and we met Neil Sheehan and Don DiBiase out in Cleveland, and they took us
Is
in.
Don DiBiase related to Ted DiBiase?
Yes, he actually is.
He actually is. For real.
Yeah.
Like dead serious.
Bullshit.
It's down the line. It's down the line, but he is. He absolutely is.
That is the idea for the final show. You need to get the $1 million belt and walk out with that motherfucker on.
But yeah, we met them out in Cleveland, and they helped us get a demo professionally done, which was more than you can handle, and we just started. Once we got that in our hand, we made press kits and sent them out to labels, and we actually had Prosthetic. We had Roadrunner, Metal Blade. Metal Blade was interested in us, but then Victory was the one that hit us up and say, we need you guys to come out to Chicago and play your 4 or 5 best songs in front of us, and treat it like any other show, and we'll go from there. And
So you actually play your 4 or 5 songs in what, like an office room?
No, they rent out a studio space that has a stage and lights, and it's weird because they all, we
sit there in suits and watch.
Well, we actually they're not in suits. They just come in. They look like random
Random
just
people,
normal
yeah.
people. But we spend all day setting up, and then it's just quietly they walk in and they just stand there and watch you. No clapping in between songs. They just watch.
Mm-hmm.
And we're trying to put on the same shows we always do. Joey's doing flips. We're swinging our guitars.
Destroyed our stage scrims.
I think
and
I fell off the
everything,
stage actually almost did at our.
I mean, it was the most nerve-wracking experience for all of us.
It was
'cause
different.
We were sick after it was over with.
They want to see how you do in situations, stressful situations.
Right. I mean, they obviously liked the music at the time, but they wanted to see how we presented it.
Yeah.
If I was Matt Jigga Jones, I would have threw the fucking guitar right then on the spot.
I think you did.
And then you would have been signed to Sony.
The second.
Right.
You would have got a big ass record label deal then.
Okay. That would have been all good right there. But how long did it take that when we heard something? Like 2 weeks later?
No, it was probably later that week. The president of Victory called me, and it was weird because he just wanted to talk. And you're talking to the president of a record label, and he's just asking you questions about why you play music and why you want to be a professional band, why you want to tour.
Is there any barriers that would keep you from being a full-time
band? And basically just wanted to know that the passion was there and that we were serious about wanting to do it, and music meant a lot more to us than just a hobby. And within an hour after that conversation I had with him, we had the deal.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
5 albums, and we delivered 3. I think one of them will be
a 5-album deal.
It was a
and you
5-album
got
deal,
3 of them.
and we did 3 out of 5. Actually, we heard from not too long, like sometime last year, wasn't it? Or and they were like,
Want to know where their other 2 albums
well,
are?
we
they're
were
like, when are you guys going to do another record? And we're like, well, could release the best of or something.
Do a best of and a live.
Just put 7861 12 times.
Yeah,
And there we go.
There you go. That was you. Is that the hit that made you guys
that's
just
the-
blow up on the
That was
scene?
the song that changed things.
I mean, honestly, before we even got it, we put it on More Than You Can Handle. Did we?
No, we had okay, I take that back. More Than You Can Handle was our first professionally done.
Mm-hmm.
We went in a studio here locally, a professional studio, and financed our own. It was like a 5-song demo. It was untitled. We were passing it out free before our first show. That had 7861 on it, and it just started catching on. Mm-hmm. We would start playing out of town, and then once that demo came out, like I remember we would play in Dayton, and we went and opened up for bands there like 1 or 2 times, and kids, we got good response. And probably the 3rd time we went there, we played later in the set, and we had kids screaming at the top of their lungs. It was.
Can you say 7861 real fast?
Oh,
Do it. you know you're dying to.
He loves it.
no,
What is 7861 about? The video is about somebody hanging themselves, right?
Well,
is that a true story?
Yes, it is. It's,
It is.
Basically, I remember when the guys had the music down for it, and originally, I thought I was going to leave the intro like silent. When you guys go da 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 da, just leave silence.
He did a breakdown
and
there.
then
Nobody knew.
and I was like, something's got to be said there. And I took a trip down memory lane where I visit my friend who the song was about. It was a high school buddy, and I just saw his address, 7861, and I remember auditioning that song in front of our manager, and he just said, "Are you screaming 7861 in the beginning?" He's like, "Yeah," and he's like, "I don't even know where you're going with it, but keep it, because I guarantee once the kids catch on to that song, you're gonna hear that
Everywhere.
in that room."
How often do you have just a random person to say 7861?
Oh yeah, all the time. I mean, kids had tattoos
Oh, yeah.
of it. And I mean, actually, I felt bad in a way of having that song with the actual address, because there's kids who write us saying, "Hey, we're trying to find the house." I'm like,
Yeah, kids have
trying to find
map quested it and
"No,
driven.
don't want
Yeah.
you to do that.
No shit.
No, because I'm sure some of the families still live there. But like I said, it was a high school buddy, and 2 days after our high school graduation back in '02, he hung himself. And I had a second experience with suicide with a family relative, and that's what really pushed me to write a song to reach out to people who are just troubled and they feel like they have no answers, no hope, or whatever. And it was kind of like an anti-suicide kind of thing. And actually, we've got a lot of good feedback on that song, especially people who are dealing with some troubled
We
times.
still get messages and emails from kids that
And that's why they get the tattoo.
that song
you
and
know?
other songs.
It means a lot.
Yeah.
I dig it.
I mean, as much as we get tired of playing that song,
yeah.
but when we do it live, it's worth it, because
Yeah, it's absolutely
the crowd's energy from it. It's just because I'm sure that's like for any band or artist, they get tired of playing that whatever
Same
it is
song.
or that same song, but it's the crowd's response that makes it worthwhile doing. So
Most definitely. So you guys were talking about playing in Dayton. One of your last, like, you guys took your break after you did your 3 albums. You did What Demons Do to, what did you say, Diamonds earlier?
well,
on accident.
according to MTV, it was called "What Diamonds Do to Saints."
Yeah,
But
What
it was,
Diamonds Do to Saints.
It was "What Demons Do to Saints" was the first LP, and then
So you record that, then you have The Day the Music Died.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually when I seen that you guys, I was like, no shit, that's that Blind Judgment man. was on that CD. I was like, wow, that's fucking crazy.
yeah, that was fun.
I was amazed on the Blind Judgment days. I did. And not to break Rob's heart, but I voted for them instead of you guys.
Oh my goodness!
It doesn't matter. We beat you. I didn't think I was going to actually.
I
was like, we're gonna get third or
Those
fourth.
days were fun though.
Yeah,
When
you're right.
Bogarts did the Rumble.
That was the days. The Rumbles at Bogarts.
You guys were like, I think
Suzzies.
we're gonna get first or second. You guys will get third or fourth. Like, we were gonna battle Pain Link, right?
Right, well, yeah, Pain Link.
Yeah,
that's how
Pain Link was on that
that's-
same
yeah.
exact shit.
Either way, it was a good final
Which they're
card.
playing
It was a
with you
good
on
final
the,
card.
reunion.
Yeah,
show.
they're playing on the show along with Beverly Hellfire and Kerberos. They're all good friends of ours, and we're glad to have them part of the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're totally psyched about it, and but yeah, like I was saying about the Bogarts Rumble thing. I mean, honestly, that's how everybody got to know everyone
Right.
in the music scene.
Yeah,
It's because
it
of
was.
that event.
It was a scene back then.
It was
now
like
it seems
10
like the scene's separated in a way.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of like everyone like just looking out for themselves anymore.
Yeah.
Really, not so much helping out one
It's like
another.
Big Brother.
Exactly.
Well said, right there. There it
You
is.
hit the nail on the head. Though.
I saw that shit coming, man.
You hit the nail on the head. So then you did The Day the Music Died.
Yeah, we actually did that back in. We recorded that in Cleveland, along with Don DiBiase, who helped
Ted,
produce
what
the
is
demo.
it? What is his relation to Ted DiBiase?
We're still doing this.
It's like a distant uncle or something, I believe.
I like Ted DiBiase, man. Virgil.
No, yeah.
If you could get Virgil to come out and introduce you, that would be ball.
Or Jimmy Hart.
I've actually seen a video of Don DiBiase playing with you guys at a show once too.
Well, yeah, Don. He went on one of our tours where I forget who couldn't do it, but I think it was Nick. Nick couldn't do it, so he played bass with us on a run when we went on tour with For Today and I think Vinya. I can't pronounce their band name right. You know how it is, Joe.
How's it spelled? I'll pronounce it right.
Right,
now
but
for
it was For Today.
Horribly.
But that was a good run though. Don's a lot of fun, man.
Yeah.
Everybody loves him.
Is he still producing?
Yeah, he's still doing production, and he's touring with who's it?
Unsaid Fate.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Oh,
plays
yeah.
guitars with them.
Yeah, they just did the Mushroom Head tour, actually.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Go ahead.
I will go watch Unsaid Fate. Are they playing with ICP and
No,
Mushroom Head?
no, they're not.
No,
The show at Thompson House.
there's no juggalos.
All right,
No
cool.
juggalos. It's a juggalo-free zone there, but
So you guys release your last CD, the In Loving Memory, in 2010.
yes.
Then you guys went on a hiatus. Actually, you went on a tour, a big tour.
We went with
before that.
on tour with OTEP and the Birthday Massacre and the Agonist from I think Agonist is on Century Media and not sure what label Birthday Massacre is on, but I'll tell you what, they're a really, I mean, it was definitely a good variety on a tour because you had the Agonist who was like really straight, just full on metal, you know, and they had the chick front, you know, vocalist. She could sound like Danny Filth and sing like in this operatic voice, man. It was really good. And
So two chick vocalists and you?
actually all
You were-
three. I was the only guy
Only
vocalist.
Did you get any tail on this tour?
Not at all.
The singer, did they have boyfriends?
Well, I'm
The
not.
OTEP chick, can I tell you a funny story about OTEP?
Yeah, go ahead.
I met her at one of the Ozfests, and I go, "What's up, babe? Can I get a picture?" She goes, "Does it look like I wear a diaper?" And I instantly said, "Never mind."
Well, you know,
And then I walked away. I didn't even take my picture. So, but when she came back at me with the, "Does it look like I wear a diaper?" I was like, "Really?" She just fucking said that?
yeah, it's well, she's real, man. I mean, like
The real man?
Like before, no, that's not what I meant. No, before every show, man, she would do kickboxing, like exercises and shit like
She's
that.
an angry woman.
Very.
Crane kicks and everything,
And,
I
like,
guarantee.
even Victory got with us and said, just be sure when you're on tour with OTEP,
Stay
that
away.
you
Don't call her baby doll.
don't say anything that degrades women. Don't say anything about PETA or anything about animal cruelty. You know, just don't make fun of anything like that. I'm like, are you serious?
Is she
I
single?
don't do that normally, but you know,
Is she single?
she actually at the
She's a
time of the tour-
lesbian. If you tell me
Yeah.
she's a lesbian, I'd believe it.
No, she is.
Yeah, she is.
Oh yeah, she's openly gay about.
I never knew that, but I guessed it.
Yeah, she actually.
I like their music. I like OTEP.
Yeah, oh yeah, I mean, it was fun to watch them every night. But yeah, OTEP's you know, she's openly gay, and she also supports the whole military, gay rights in the military, and
Yeah.
she actually had like a bunch of stuff at her merch.
I think they actually went and did one of them military shows overseas.
They probably
OTEP did.
I wouldn't be surprised. She's
Kind of cool, but I'm still pissed that you got mad at me. Still mad about that. I did.
Calls everyone baby doll.
maybe next
Yeah,
time. you see her,
I
you'll
called.
have
What
a
did
diaper
I say
handle.
to you when you walked in the basement? I said, "What's
Baby
up,
doll.
babe?"
What was it?
I called you babe when you
What did
walked
you
in
say
the
to me?
basement.
This show's over.
Yeah, he's gonna leave now. With them glasses on, you're not leaving.
No. I really like these. I really like these. Sharp.
So you released your third CD of 5 that we came to learn,
Yes.
and then you did a reunion show. Your first reunion show, if I'm right, according to Wikipedia, is that you played at the Attic to fucking help the Attic out because they were in struggling times. I
Yes.
dig that.
Yeah, and I mean, I was kind of surprised by that. I mean, I thought that was a pretty lucrative venue.
Well,
I mean,
they had a lawsuit against them. Somebody got hurt in a mosh pit, and
Was that the church type-ish venue, but they always had heavy
It was a
bands play there?
Christian-based
yeah,
venue.
it was owned by a youth group, and I mean, it was basically our home venue. I mean, we played more in Dayton in the early years.
than Cincinnati,
Than
our
Cincinnati.
hometown.
I went to a few shows there, and every show was packed,
Oh, yeah.
and it was exciting, and
Even along with the gathering grounds, those were a lot of good times there too.
Dayton Kettering area has a really good music scene. Or it used to be. I don't know how it is now.
Yeah. I remember playing there, and kids would get on stage with us, and I mean, there was actually people like on the stage with the group of people. There'd be crowd surfing going on the stage. I'm like holding these kids. I mean, it was wild. But it's not like that anymore. I mean, you know, we went to Monster the Rockstar Mayhem. You could tell that like the crowd response isn't as
it's
chaotic as it used to
different.
be with metal.
back in the day, it was crazy. It's because Jeff Hanneman's gone.
Well, I also think too.
I think that has a lot to do with it.
Well,
If Jeff Hanneman was still here, metal would be metal.
well, that and then it's like
Sarah, you were like, who the fuck's Jeff Hanneman?
I can tell you the fuck.
It's the guitar player of Slayer.
Dave already told me. I got
You
it.
know?
Wait, I'm not already knew. Fuck you guys.
Hell yeah. So you helped them out, and then you did another reunion show at Bogart's.
Yeah.
yes. Well, you know, it's,
First headlining show at Bogart's, that had to mean a shit thing, because I've
yeah.
been to Bogart's.
Last time we
plenty of
actually
times.
played at Bogart's, we opened for Chevelle, and that was our 4th show
Yeah,
when we
that-
started
that
Beneath
was-
the Sky.
What did Chevelle say when they seen you?
No. you should have seen the audience.
Oh,
Like,
that was
the audience's
that shit was-
reaction was just like,
They're waiting to hear the red.
are we at the right fucking show? Who the fuck are these guys? Why is this dude screaming at me? You know, it was awesome, and we actually got a great response.
It was
for a
actually
Chevelle
very
show.
good for it. It was surprising.
Hell yeah.
You know, and it seems like, you know, this is the third time we're doing the farewell show. It's
Yeah.
like we're starting to be like Jason, man. We're gonna go all the way up to fucking outer space.
Third time's a
Trying to
charm.
get rid of us, man.
The Kettering show was, you know, we wanted to help them out, and that was, you know, if that venue was going out of business, we wanted to go back and play it one last time. And the Bogarts thing was, you know, it's kind of, you know, we got our start there. That was, like I said, it was our fourth show, and you know, kind of come full circle, you know, 10 years later.
I always love playing on that stage.
Yeah,
Bogart
it's fun.
stage is awesome.
If you go to any show at Bogarts, it's better than any other small club in the world. For me, anyway.
Yeah, Bogart's
You guys have
always a good
played
time.
everywhere, though.
Yeah, I mean mostly
It's
everywhere in
gotta
the
rank
States
up
besides
there.
Hawaii and Alaska, and we got to do a run in Canada, which that was a lot of fun. I mean, especially in the French part of Canada. Took me a while to get a freaking Budweiser. I don't know why, but it's crazy. Like one of the venues we played at in Canada was called I think it was called the Underground, but there was like 3 porn theaters like within the block. And so we went to go check that out.
Of course.
And it was like the Matrix, like the dude who runs the Matrix. There's all these TV screens with all different types of porn going on, and I'm just
Dude,
like,
that's the Matrix.
I'm like, I don't even want to do the show. This is entertainment right here.
So tell those kids to come over here.
And they actually had like these booths, like they looked like futuristic. I don't like where you keep clones in or something, man. And I asked the guy, I'm like, what are these? And he's like, those are the jerk off booths. I'm like, what? You got 20 of these things in here, and then like guys are coming out of it, and I'm like, I'm like, how much is it? It's like $2.
Yeah, you don't want to go in there.
Yeah. Past that, man. But yeah, I
That's
mean,
hilarious.
and my brother, he was standing out there, and there was this homeless guy.
Like, do you share the same booth? Like, if you went in with your brother and Chris and
Could we get an
do
discount?
you have to like go through
I'm
the
sure
same
it's-
one, or do they give you each your own room?
Yeah, you got your own room.
Keep eye contact.
Yeah. Guys, I got 75 cents.
See, French Canada's not that bad, Dave.
It's beautiful, actually. I thought. I mean,
Me and Dave went up there for Heavy Montreal with Slipknot. When they headlined it with Slipknot, and System of a Down did their reunion shit up there.
no kidding.
Yeah, and that was the shit.
Well, also the women up there. Every woman was a looker.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, if
And
you
I
get
couldn't
lost,
understand shit.
Yeah,
It
and
was
if
perfect.
you got,
It was
if you got
perfect.
lost in
Perfect
Canada,
woman.
and they know for some reason, I don't know if they're anti-America or something, but if you got lost and you were trying to ask somebody for directions, they just kept on walking. They wouldn't even look at your direction or anything. I'm like, ma'am, you know I'm talking to you. We're trying to find this place, and they just keep on walking.
Keep on walking. That's a Mike Templeton song. Shout out to Mike Templeton. You're out, man. So let me get to a few questions. Favorite shows or tours you've done? This is like a fast round.
Oh, man. There's a lot of
Favorite show, favorite tour,
Um,
favorite city that you played in?
I know where you're saying.
personally,
I know where you're going.
there was I think 4 or 5 shows we did with Shadows Fall.
Yeah.
That
Lacuna
was a
Coil,
lot
Shadows
of,
Fall.
Lacuna Coil, and from Autumn to Ashes.
Taste the Day. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Dirtfest. Dirtfest is probably one of my top 3 or 5.
That's in what, Michigan?
Yeah, we played with Between the Buried and Me and
Casey Estrade.
Casey Strain. That was,
Kaki Estrang's going on tour
Cake-
with them Europe.
Cake you?
yeah.
Kick you.
Didn't they have a big beef for a while?
Yeah.
There was word about that.
I'm glad to see that in.
Well, yeah, I mean that's awesome. They're doing that. I think that's gonna be a really good tour. Who else is on that with them?
I didn't
Couldn't
see.
tell you.
Was it Straight from the Past?
Yeah.
I think that's
so.
one of the bands, but that's gonna be a good tour. And Prepare for Hell was Slipknot, Korn, and King 810 or King
Yeah, but they're
810, I
from
don't know.
Detroit. I don't support Detroit. Sorry, King.
But
18.
the Shadows Fall shows were fun, especially the one we did at Crocodile Rock in Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Uh,
that was the
The,
time
uh,
before that. That's what I'm thinking of.
no, it was the Croc Rock where we told the people to start crowd surfing because the crowd was just waiting for Shadow Swallow.
It was
Like,
before we even started playing a song.
And when they started crowd surfing, man, it was
While
like,
you're getting ready to play the crowd surfing?
no. While we were playing, and there
as
was
soon
waves.
as we started, it was just waves of
Kids actually ended up being on the stage and guards tossing them off the stage. And
My buddy Kelly Lori, he said he was a sound guy, and he said his favorite place to do sound at was the Machine Shop.
really,
Did you ever play there?
no.
Up in Detroit, of all places. What do you think about downloading and piracy?
As long as the music gets out there,
That's what I like to hear.
yeah.
What do you think about Barack Obama?
some music.
Oh my gosh,
No comment.
no comment.
What would be some advice to some up and coming bands?
Shut up.
Bands.
Quit talking so much and just do it.
Actions speak louder than words.
I mean, that was the one thing when we started, everybody was doing things their own certain way, and we set out and we said, you know what? We're just going to get out and play shows and play meaningful shows and just, you got to hit the grind and do it. And if you're not going to make it if you don't just, do everything that needs done.
Best and worst thing about touring
Living in a van.
is the best and the worst.
In a way.
It was cool, but at sometimes I'm sure we were at other people's throats. The time difference. I mean, when you go to sleep and then you wake up and you're like 6 states away,
It does fuck with you.
it's different.
Driving trucks, it fucked with me big time.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was like touring was like being on the show Survivor, except in a van.
Yeah.
And with freaking sometimes 6 to 9 people. in a
Our,
freaking
our
van.
first tour ever, we did in a pickup truck with our 6 band members and a merch guy, and we had 4 people in the back seat of the extended cab, 4 people in the back seat and 3 in the front, and we actually had to stand up when we were in to close the doors and then sit down because it was crammed.
The smell of feet was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, in a pickup truck. It had to be great. And last question for you. If you had to form a super group, who would be in it?
form a super group.
Yeah. Who'd be your singer, your guitarist, your bassist, and your drummer? Each of you.
You go first, Chris.
Man, you would put me on the spot.
You want me to give you mine?
Yeah, let's
do
hear
it.
yours.
Eddie Vedder would be. Well, no, I'll go Corey Taylor.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Corey Taylor would be singing. Guitarist, I'd have to go Dimebag. Bassist, probably go Dave Shaw.
I knew you were gonna say Dave.
And my drummer would. Drummer.
Well, not Vinnie Paul.
No, I would have thought about Vinnie Paul. But I'm not going to go Vinnie Paul. I would probably have to. Well, fuck. I'd probably have to say Joey Jordison. But I don't want to, but I'm going to. Fuck it, I want to see Lars Ulrich and Dave be the fucking rhythm. I'm going to go Lars Ulrich. Lars Ulrich, Dave, Dimebag, and Corey Taylor. That's my super group. Let's hear it.
That's a tough question.
You took when it comes to guitar, it's Dimebag Darrell.
That's all day.
I mean, really, Dimebag Darrell for me with guitar, bass Peter Steele.
He's going to sing backing vocals too from Typo.
Yeah. And drummer would be Morgan Rose from Seven Dust.
All right.
And,
I like that one.
Yeah, and singer. Man.
Somebody that Peter Steele can sing behind. You got some spots on here. Only person I can think of is Corey Taylor. He should be everybody's frontman. Most versatile singer of all time, in my opinion.
I'll go with Phil Anselmo.
All right,
There
I
you
like
go.
that.
Back in the roots.
There you go.
Oh man, that's tough. Drums, just personal preference. I'd probably go with Matt Greiner from August Burns Red.
All right. Who the fuck is that?
This guy.
I'm sorry. When you said
younger than me?
When you said August Burns Red, I thought of a Life of Agony song, but that's the
Oh,
River
man.
Runs Red.
We got to get this guy some updated music.
Right.
I will download that when I get home illegally. Sorry.
Vocals, I got to go with Lane Staley.
Oh, that's a good one.
Man, there's a lot of good guitar players.
You could always go Mike McCready.
No.
He's up there. He's in fucking Mad Season, Temple of the Dog, and
Yeah.
Pearl Jam. Everything he writes is great.
We'll go Rex Brown from Pantera.
Playing bass.
Um,
Don't say Ace Frehley. Please don't.
let's go Angus Young,
I'm good with that.
just to be something different.
Angus Young, Rex Brown, Phil Anselmo, and that one guy.
Lane
Yeah,
Staley.
and Lane Staley.
Or Lane Staley. Yeah, you said Phil
I
Anselmo.
said Phil.
So, while we had you on, it was the last show. September 20th, just to remind people, it's at the Madison Theater.
Yes.
You're playing with, hold on, I'm on the wrong page. You're playing with, you said, Pain Link, which that's going to be cool to see.
Yes.
I haven't seen them guys in forever.
That's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
gonna
fun.
a
Long
great
time.
It's gonna seem like a Suzzies reunion.
Yeah.
Except way bigger.
Yeah,
That
Without
show's
the
gonna be
shooting.
cool. Yeah, without people getting shot.
without people throwing up off the back steps.
Beverly. Did I say? I said Beverly.
Beverly Hellfire.
Beverly Hellfire.
Bev.
Yeah.
And
Carabos, you said?
Kerberos.
They spell it fucked up. I'm just letting you know, Carabos.
Carabos. No, it's
Spell your name better.
Posthumously.
Hold on, I can pronounce all the other bands that are playing earlier. Origin of Ashes, Dreams Awaken, Released by Prayer, and Circle of Ashes. See, I nailed it.
Nailed it.
Nailed
Went
it.
through all the openers right there, just like that.
It's gonna be a
Knocked it
good
out of the
show.
park.
It's gonna be fun.
Well, I can't wait.
It's gonna be a good night in Covington.